And a good Tuesday night. I am Joel Morgan coming to you live from Lisbon High School. It is opening night of your live events broadcast of North Dakota High School volleyball, and a good rival matchup to open things up here in Lisbon as the Lisbon Broncos playing host to the Oaks Tornadoes in what is the season opener for the Broncos. As for the Tornadoes, well, this will be match number 3 of this young 2022 season. Lisbon last year didn't have the year that they were looking for. It was an early exit in the Region 1 volleyball tournament, but now this year with more experience, some older players on the team, and a new head coach in Megan Johnson, they're looking to have a nice rebound 2022 edition of their year. It's a favorable start to the year for the Lisbon Broncos. They'll open tonight at home against Oaks. They'll be back here on Thursday against Maple River, and then next Tuesday, they'll be right back here at home against Napoleon Gackle Streeter. So their first 3 matches right here at home. One of them will be a Region 1 matchup against the Maple River Raiders. All home volleyball matchups and select road matchups, by the way, can be seen streaming here online at yourliveevent.com. The Oaks Tornado volleyball team under head coach Caitlin Hagan, they come into this matchup 1-1 on the season. Played against Hillsborough Central Valley at the Northern Cass tournament. They got a 2-1 win against them, and then played against Northern Cass, who appears to be, for the second year in a row, the front runner in Region 1 volleyball. They lost to them 0-2. It's a road-heavy schedule to start the year if you're the Oaks Tornado volleyball team. It's the Northern Cass tournament, Lisbon tonight, and then a week from today you'll play against Sargent County at North Sargent. We'll have that for you on yourliveevent.com, and then you're finally home on September 8th to play against Lemoore Litchfield Marion. This is our pregame show, high school volleyball for you tonight on yourliveevent.com. We'll step aside. More coming your way next.
Here, when your future lies ahead, we help set you on the right course. When your whole world is about to change, we help you prepare for your new life. When staying healthy means staying informed, we help you find answers. This is perseverance, understanding, connection. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
It is Oaks in Lisbon tonight. High school volleyball on yourliveevent.com. Matchup number 1 of the year for the Lisbon Broncos, the 3rd match of the season for the Oaks Tornadoes. You can see that full broadcast schedule. We have that available for you at yourliveevent.com. Again, all home select road matches for Lisbon Broncos volleyball can be seen on yourliveevent.com. We will have Oaks in a couple of our few matchups throughout the course of this year. Of course, we'll have the one tonight. We'll have their next matchup against Sargent County. If you want to see that schedule, yourliveevent.com. We'll take one more break. We'll come back to meet your starting lineups and get your national anthems coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
And we are back on yourliveevent.com, getting set for Oaks and Lisbon volleyball on this Tuesday night. We'll have our announcement of our starting lineups coming up. We'll also get you the national anthem out here at Lisbon High School. Again, our next matchup Thursday night, Maple River will be the opponent for the Lisbon Broncos. Again, Lisbon this year. Players with a little bit more experience than last season. Some strong core of returning players. Should be an opportunity to have a nice bounce back after last season. Now let's turn it over here for the national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to this evening's non-region volleyball match featuring the Oaks Tornadoes and your Lisbon Broncos. The team coaches, student body, and fans of Lisbon High School extend each of our visitors a big welcome. We're pleased that you can be here as our guests. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Tornadoes. At an outside hitter is senior number 5, Lakin Roney. In middle blocker, junior number 8, Lily Thorpe. Outside hitter, a sophomore number 16, Brianna Schmidt. A right side hitter, a senior number 19, Sam Neal. A center, a junior number 20, Bethany Harris. In the middle blocker, a sophomore number 26, Anna Mutley. Our Tornadoes are coached by Caitlin Hagan and assisted by Roxanne Miller and Emily Cox. Now introducing the home team, your Lisbon Broncos. In the middle hitter, a 5'10" junior number 1, Kyra Peckrell. The center, a 5'5" junior number 2, Kaya Sweet. Rivero, a 5'2" senior number 4, Olivia Kern. An outside hitter, a 5'8" junior number 5, Ella Toohey. Middle hitter, a 5'10" junior number 6, Clarissa Hopper. An outside hitter, a 5'8" junior number 9, Kendra Dipperding. And a right side hitter, a 6' senior number 11, Gracie Keene. The Broncos are coached by Megan Johnson, assisted by Elizabeth Lyons and Kara Toohey. Tonight's officials, the registered of the North Dakota High School Activities Association have chosen for their demonstrated expertise. Please welcome the officials, Teresa Anderson and Melissa Rasmussen.
So there we go, the announcements of our starting lineups, as well as our national anthem as we're getting set for the Oaks Tornadoes against the Lisbon Broncos. First match of this 2022 season for the Lisbon Broncos. Third matchup of the year for the Oaks Tornadoes. Oaks going 1-1 at that Northern Cass Volleyball Tournament, a win against Hillsborough Central Valley, and then a loss coming against the hosts, Northern Cass Jaguars. Oaks members of Region 1, Lisbon rather, members of Region 1. Oaks Tornadoes, former members of Region 1. They are District 5 team. Playing out of Region 3. And the officials will check the lineups before any changes to be made. And Lisbon's lineups checked. Olivia Kern, the libero, will come and gets herself a spot in the back row. Bryn Deflifson, the libero, will come in on the court for the Oaks Tornadoes. And it will be Oaks serving first. And Oaks just a few years removed from a trip on to the Volleyball State Championship game in Class B. First serve received back row, picked up by Sweet, set to Heckroll, will clear it across the net. Picked up by Deflison, works his way to the right side, and Oaks will clear this one across. Set number 1 just underway out here tonight at Lisbon High School. Pass left side through the block on the hit that came from Schmitz. Played by Kern, set up front, through on a hit for Differding. Set left side, hammered through a block, picked up by the libero Kern. Bump set comes to Kern, miscommunication. Actually, that was picked up by Differding and cleared for Lisbon. Another big hit. Kern right there to get the dig. Heckroll gets it across, sent right back by Oaks. Been a long volley to start out set number 1 here in Lisbon, and it comes under the net. An unforced error comes from Harris, and Lisbon scores first, a 1-0 lead on the Bank North scoreboard. Kaya Sweet does the serving for the Broncos. Picked up back row, set up front by Harris, across from Oaks. Bump set, comes to Heckroll. She'll clear this one deep. Started back row for the Tornadoes. Teed up front, through a block, and it's going to be a kill. I believe it's Mugley who gets the kill, and we are tied 1-1 here in the opening set. That rally not as long as the opening one. Brianna Schmitz does the serving for the Oaks Tornadoes. Started in the back row on the hit for Tui. Set up to the left side. Across from Keene. And it just stays in. Lisbon the point in the side out. 2-1 their lead. And we'll have a busy Tuesday, Thursday, next Tuesday night with this Lisbon volleyball team. We'll have the next 3 matches coming your way as Kendra Differding will serve. Picked up on the near side by Roney. Across and finessed across the net by Mugley. Heckroll hits it into the net, trying to get the extra hit off. That was Tui, but not enough to clear the net. And that will tie us up again, 2-2 our score. 2-2 score here in set number 1. And it's Bryn Deflison, the libero, serving for Oaks. Serve goes across. Hit by Kern. Bumped by Sweet. Heckroll will get this one across. Received at the other end by Meal. Hammered down on a hit for Roney. And a point for the Tornadoes. They take their first lead. It is 3-2 on the Bank North scoreboard. Next serve goes across. Hit by Kern. Set up front by Sweet. Through on a hit for Tui. Started by Deflifson. Finessed across by the Tornadoes. Oaks with this lead here in this set. 3-2. Bump set comes across. Dug by Deflifson. Set up front, hit across the net, but this one comes out of play on the hit from Roney. It was touched by a Bronco, so that will make it a 4-2 score. Next serve makes its way across, and the Broncos will get themselves a point and a side out here, makes it 4-3. Kyra Heckroll, the junior, up to serve. 3 in the back row to receive. Dug out on the near side, picked up at the circle by Harris, and becomes a point for the Oaks Tornadoes, rather for the Lisbon Broncos. 4-4, they have tied it for the 3rd time. 4-4 the score here in set 1. Serve goes long, a serving error. Oaks will get the ball back and the points. Their lead at 5-4. Some rotating in for Oaks. Kate Harris, the senior, will come in on the rotation. Bethany Harris will exit. Serve dug out of the back row, picked up by Sweet, set to the left side, through the block on the hit for Hoffer, and a violation at the line. That will go against the Broncos, so 6-4. Tornadoes regain a 2-point lead. Next serve from Harris in the net. Second service error of the set. First one for Oaks, 6-5 the score. Lena Lyons, she will serve. Hit center back row, picked up at the circle by Harris to the right side, hit across by Lincoln Roney. Broncos will get a clear, that goes long. Clarissa Hoffer hit that one just past the back line. 7-5, a 2-point lead extended for Oaks. Next serve from Roney. This one on the wrong side of the line for the Tornadoes, a point and a side out, 7-6. You thought from that opening volley that this was going to be a close opening set as Ella Tui serves long. Teams will trade service errors. 8-6. Tornadoes lead. And it's been that way. Oaks is, once they took the lead, they haven't given it up, but they've kept in front by 2. They've kept it close. Serving Thorpe, and her serve goes long. I can tell you this is early season serving for both teams. Just haven't quite developed that touch quite yet. Kern serving. Dug out of the back row for the libero. Set to the left side. Into a block. Heckrow the kill. Blocks the hit from Mugley. 8-8. Tied again. Next serve from Kern. Hit by Deflison. Pass back. Through on a hit. Dug at the other end by Tui. Set to Heckrow. Heckrow goes back row. Hit by Roney. Shoot set, clears the net. Played on the near sideline for Lions. Set up to Heckrow. Heckrow through the defense. Hit the wrong way for Oaks, but they're able to recover. Roney with the clear. 8-8 the score. Set 1. Cleared on the near side. Roney the dig. Teed up front and through the defense. Off the hand is Sweet. And it will go down as a kill for Mugley. Oaks remains in front. 9-8 the score. 9-8 Tornadoes lead in set 1. Oaks making some changes. Sam Meal in a spot in the front row. Bethany Harris does the serving. Serve hit by Tui back row. Bump to the center of the court. Cleared across on the hit from Sweet. A little bit of a miscommunication, but they clear. Schmidt starts it at the other end. And a little too strong on the hit for the Tornadoes. But I think they're going to call a violation on the Broncos. So 10-9 the score, rather 10-8 the score. The Broncos making a change on their rotation. So Lyons stepped out, serve hit by Heckroll, picked up by Sweet. Heckroll across the front row, bumped by Harris over to the near side, threw on a hit and a kill. Comes for Brianna Schmitz. 11-8, Oaks leads by 3. On the setback for Lisbon, hit the antenna. That means it's another point for Oaks. 12-8 Tornadoes. Largest lead we've seen in this opening set. Serve from Harris goes long. Been a flurry of service errors on both sides. This one goes in favor of the Broncos. 12-9. Their deficit trimmed to 3. Kaya Sweet serving. Dug by Roney, bump set to the near side, and Harris gets it across, sent back by Lisbon. They'll set to the left side, and backhanded across, and a kill. Just a little bit off, taken off of that by Schmitz on that hit. 13-9 the score. It's another 4-point lead for Oaks. Serving is Schmitz. Lisbon tries to clear it out of the back row. Last hit for Sweet. Cleared across, right back by Oaks. Again, match number 1 of the season for Lisbon. Third match for the Oaks Tornadoes. Lisbon will start their year at home. 3 straight matches at home. One of them a Region 1. And an overpass comes the way of Roney. 13-10. Broncos down by 3 on the Bank North scoreboard, but a point and a side out. A chance to pick up some points. Kendra Differding serves. Hit by Deflifson. teed up at the circle, through on the hit. Kern's there to respond, works its way to Heckrell. Heckrell gets the clear. Set up to the left side and hammered through a block by Roney. 14-10. Point inside out Oaks here in the first set. Bryn Detlefson, the libero, serving for the Tornadoes. Hit on the far side by Tui to Heckrell. Heckrell gets it through. Skied in the air by Harris. Reeled back in. Comes to Detlefson. She'll get the clear. It started by Kern in the back row. Set to the near side. And a good place hit. Gracie Keene will get the kill. Far side of the court held up for Oaks, thinking that was going long. Instead, stayed on the right side of the line if you're Lisbon. They trail by 3. Heckrell serve. Hit out of the back row by Schmitz. Work to the left side. Thorpe into a block. And it comes out of play, 15-11. Lisbon has done what they've had to do to get the ball back and get a trip to the service line. They just have not been able to extend those trips. Hit by Tui. Bump set, clears it across. Picked up by Detlefson. At the circle, set up front. Off a block, that goes long. I believe that was off the hands of Keene. Either way, 16-11. 5-point lead for Oaks, members of Region 3. Played at the line by Tui. Set comes to Hoffer. And a slow hit on the dig for Schmitz. He hit that one low. And just did not give enough time for her teammates to get in position. So 16-12, point inside out. Back to Lisbon. Broncos trail by 4. Lena Lyons to serve. Hit center back row. Picked up at the circle. Set and cleared across by Roney. Broncos will set. Comes up front. Hoffer into a block. Recovered by Sweet. Bump set left side. Cleared across the net by Tui. Started by Detlefson. Set comes from Harris, and Tornadoes hammer it down. 17-12. The advantage back up to 5. Roney serving. Played by Heckrell on a bounce, so that'll be an ace for Roney. 18-12 the score in set 1. Broncos need to stop the momentum right now of the Tornadoes. It's dug by Differdine, cleared across and misplayed on the hit for Hill, on the hit for Schmitz. 18-13. Lisbon really hasn't had sustained service trips. See if they can do that here. And this one hit out of play, so another point comes for Lisbon. 18-14 the score. Bump from Hill, across on the hit from Roney, hit by Heckrell. Off the hands of Tui, and just missed time. Differding about a split second behind on that hit. 19-14 is our score, and we're going to get a timeout. Timeout on the court. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to high-rate insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Gwinner, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, 19-14. Oaks leads Lisbon in this opening set, season opener for the Broncos. And a misplay in the front row. Mugley could not clear the ribbon of the net. 19-15, that's the score. And the opening rally was just long, extended, good defense, good hitting on both sides. Broncos took the early lead. The Tornadoes got the lead as a kill comes on the hit for Mugley. Another kill for her, 20-15. Pressure time now for the Broncos. But after Oaks took the lead, Lisbon has just kind of struggled to stay at the service line and get themselves back in it. Bethany Harris serving. Hit by Kern, picked up at the circle by Sweet to Heckroll and hammers it off the hand of Deflifson. 20-16. It's a big, big answer back. That's what Lisbon needed here right now. Is Grace Keene. Keene will go in the front row, serving Kaya Sweet. And goes long, service error, 21-16 the score. Sophomore Brianna Schmitz serves for Oaks. Hit by Kern, picked up by Sweet. Set to Keene. Keene, a kill. Back row defense was locked up for Oaks. 21-17. Differding serve played by Deflifson. Bumped by Harris, threw on a hit, and they say it went out. Oh, they're going to call a tip. So 22-17. And here comes Bryn Deflifson, the senior libero for Oaks. Dug out by Differding, cleared across in the front row by Sweet. Set to the far side. There to hit on the other end was Sweet. Hit by Kern, cleared by Heckroll. Started by Deflifson, bit of an overpass, recovered in the front row, and a hit for Thorpe off the hand of Kern. 23-17. Serve received by Kern. Hit by Differding, cleared by Heckroll, started by Deflifson, tracked down by Harris at the circle, finessed across, one-handed by Tui, hit by Kern, and cleared across by Ella Tui. 23-17, Oaks lead, make that 24-17. A kill off the swing for Sam Meal. Oaks serving match point. Serve played on the far side by Tui. Comes to Heckroll, and Heckroll a kill. 24-18. Remember, a service error will give this set to Oaks, so the pressure right now on Lisbon to try to make a comeback here in this first set. Heckroll serve comes off the hands of the hitter Schmitz, reeled back in by the defense, a miscue. And 24-19 the score. Next serve from Heckroll. She's come up with some big points and big spots here in this opening set. Down by 5 right now is Lisbon. Make that down by 4. A hitting error makes it 24-20. And back to Heckroll. Serve across, hit by Roney, reeled back in, cleared across by Harris, and that is set point. Oaks just trying to extend the rally, instead takes the set by a final of 25-20. So set number 1 goes to Oaks. Set 2 coming your way next. This is high school volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935. Located in Oaks, North Dakota, they sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts, from edible bean equipment to air compressors and pressure washers. Plus, you'll have to stop by and check out their Ariat clothing selection at Emery Vistos Implement. Anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or go online to vistoimplement.com. That's vistoimplement.com.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Abuse can affect anyone, and each person's experience is different. Abuse is about power and control, and it is not always black and blue. A loving relationship should not be threatening, accusing, isolating, or include violence of any kind. The Abuse Resource Network provides services to start living the life you deserve. For more information, visit abuseresourcenetwork.org.
And we are back on YourLiveEvent.com. Set one went to the Oaks Tornadoes, 25-20. Oaks in the middle part of that set just kind of gave themselves a comfortable lead, and Lisbon struggled a little bit to maintain trips at the service line. They started making a nice comeback late. Credit Kyra Heckroll for coming through with some big timely points, but ultimately Lisbon not able to mount the comeback in that first set. Remember, we'll have Lisbon back in action on Thursday. They will play against Maple River. Chase Miller out here with the call. All home matches, select road matches this season for the Lisbon Broncos are right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Check us out on Facebook as well. Follow us on Twitter. Our new feature this year, this fall, our coaches show, weekly coaches show. We'll talk to volleyball, football coaches around the area. So listen and watch for that coming up. Of course, if you miss anything, everything on demand on YourLiveEvent.com. The Broncos will serve first to start set number 2. A check of the lineup first for Oaks. Bryn Deathlison, their libero, comes in, and actually they're going to have to make a change of the rotation. Bethany Harris will come back in. And now they will make the change. The official kind of going through procedure again with those Oaks players. Well, Lisbon waits for a check of their rotation. The years of covering volleyball, one thing I've never been able to understand that concrete idea of how the rotations work and the procedures around it. I just know that if you make that mistake, it's a costly one that could be avoided. Now a check of the lineup for Lisbon. Quissa Hoffer out. Libero Olivia Kern will come in. Serving first will be Kaya Sweet. Wasn't sure if it was going to be Sweet or Kern to serve first, but it will be Sweet. So here we go. Broncos down 1-0. They'll get things started here in set 2. Short pass in the back row. Harris clears across. Defense wasn't quite ready, and Harris gets Oaks on the scoreboard first. A 1-0 lead for the Tornadoes. Roney serving. Dug by Kern. Hit by Keene, cleared across on the hit for Tui. Started by Deflifson, picked up by Harris, set to the right side. Nice job recovering. Baki is able to clear that one across. Threw a block in the front row for the Broncos. The Tornadoes try to send it back. They do, and Lisbon sends it right back. Cleared for Roney, dug by Kern, set to the left side. Differdine into a block. Another point for Oaks, a 2-0 lead. 2-0 the lead on the Bank North scoreboard. Roney serve, dug by Tui, picked up by Sweet, set to the left side, down on a hit for Keene. And it will be a point for Oaks. So 3 straight for the Tornadoes. They said it got the antenna or the wrong side of the ribbon Kern, low hit on the serve receive. Her teammates there to pick her up. Cleared across by Sweet. Set up by Harris. Down on a big hit. Thorpe with the kill. 4 straight now for Oaks to start the set. Roney's next serve, dug by Tui. Bit of an overhit. Picked up by Harris, a miscommunication. Deflison and Smits both going for the same ball. Neither one was clear who was going to get there, so a point and a side out for Lisbon, down 4-1. Serving is Differdine, received out of the back row, set by Harris right side, through a block, and it rolls and just stays in bounds. Thorpe with the kill, 5-1 Oaks. A quick point and side out. And Oaks playing in their 3rd match of the season. Lisbon playing in their 1st. Thorpe serving, and coming in was Kern, made a sliding dig but went under the net. 6-1 the score. Next serve for Thorpe. Hit out of play, reeled back in by Kern, and cleared on a hit by Differding. Bumped on the near side, hit by Differding. Work to the left side. Tui gets it across. Received at the other end by Schmitz, and they're going to call a lift. We'll get a point for the Broncos. 6-2, they trail, and Heckroll up to serve. 25-20 was the score of the first set in favor of Oaks. Kyra Heckroll came up with some big momentum-killing points for Oaks as Lisbon tried to mount a comeback, and she comes up with one here on an ace. 6-3 the score. So Oaks doubling out the Broncos here in the second set. Heckroll's next serve, and this one goes long. 7-4. Ball will go back to Oaks, and this has kind of been the Achilles through our full set and the first 10 points now of the second set. It's just been Lisbon not able to kind of really pick up momentum. They played from behind a lot of the first set, playing from behind here in the second set. We're down 4-0 early. See if they can change the tide here. As set to the near side, Keene will backhand it across, received by Roney, picked up at the circle by Harris, threw on a hit off the hands of Differding, comes back to Heckroll, hits it from the back row, tipped by Deflifson. Harris tees it up, finesse through the defense. Mugley with the kill. 8-3 the score on the Bank North scoreboard. Stay tuned in our post-game show, by the way. We'll name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Ball gets put across by Sweet, sent back and put down on a well-read hit for Hoffer. 8-4. Broncos get the point in the side out. Lena Lyons serving. Started by Deflifson. Bump set to the near side. Hit across on a finesse hit. Broncos try to respond. Heckroll with the clear across. Started by Roney. Set to the right side. Harris the hit and the kill. Rather, that's Meal with the hit, but it goes long, so 8-5 the score. Next serve for Lions. Dug out of the back row. Teed up front and down on the swing for Mugley. Another kill for her, 9-5 the score. Brianna Schmitz serving. Oaks looking for their second win of the season. Heckroll serve receives back row, picked up by Sweet, swatted across on a hit for Hoffer. Set to the near side, and it comes across by Roney, and it was tipped in the front row, so 10-5. Roney the kill, points for Oaks. Smith's next serve, received by Heckroll. Hit by Sweet, cleared across by Tui. Teed up front to the near side, through a block, a kill for Roney. 11-5. 6 points, I believe, the largest differential we've seen in either set for Oaks today. They won the first one 25-20. Smith's serve and goes long. 11-6. Broncos going to try to capitalize on that service error. It'll be Ella Tui serving. Hit on the near side by Roney. Bump set far side and hit through the defense. Nice job recovering from Heckroll and cleared by Sweet. Bumped out of the back row. Picked up by Harris through the defense off the hand of Sweet and hits the court. 12-6. Oaks doubling up Lisbon. And we're going to get a timeout, Broncos. Timeout on the court. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Oaks 12, Lisbon 6, set 2. High school volleyball tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Our first night of North Dakota High School volleyball. Plenty of games going on throughout the Your Live Event Network. I'm Joel Morgan. Thanks for joining me here. Oaks took the first set 25-20. Lisbon having to play some catch-up in that first set and then falling behind 4-0 here in the second. Taking that timeout here, looking for a rally. It'll be Bryn Deflifson serving. Hit by Heckroll, tracked down by Sweet, teed up and down on a big swing for Hoffer. So timeout works in favor of the Broncos. 12-7, down by 5. It will be Olivia Kern, the libero. Her serve. Low hit by Roney, recovered by the defense, cleared across for Thorpe. Set to the left side, Differzine gets it through. Dug by Deflifson, teed up left side to Roney, and if it wasn't tipped, it'll be a point for the Broncos, and it wasn't. 12-8, they're down by 4. Kern's next serve. Started back row, picked up at the circle by Harris, and off the top of that and back in. 4 hits for the Tornadoes. 12-9, the Broncos have a rally going here, down by 3. 1 point, they were down by 6. Put up to Roney, off the hand of Kern, out of play and a low hit. Kern tries to come in and try to help out as Tui got hands on it, but not enough to extend the rally. 13-9. Ball back on the side of Oaks. Kate Harris serving. And it's an ace as it comes off the side of the hand of Tui. (14-9). Serve received by Lions. Set to Heckroll. Heckroll through a block off the hands of Deflifson. Long set to Roney. Roney gets it across. Received by Differding. Comes back to Differding on the pass. Through the defense. Nice dig. Back row and cleared. Broncos will try again. Heckroll over the defense. Deflifson, the sliding dig attempt, couldn't get there. 14-10. Broncos trying to tie this match up, down 1-0. Here comes Kaya Sweet. Bump set. Hit out of the back row. Received at the other end by Differding. Put up by Sweet. Across from Keene. At the circle, teed up left side and off the side of the hand for Lincoln Roney. 14-11. Broncos down by 3. Kaya Sweet serving. And a low hit is recovered and cleared across. Broncos defense able to respond, but a nice job on that clear for Oaks. Oaks this time will set up. Comes to Roney, actually a miscue. Roney went for the extra set. 14-12. Broncos were down by 6, now trail by 2. The serve goes long. 15-12. Roney's serve hit by Kern, picked up by Sweet to Heckrell. Heckrell through to defense. 15-13. Resiliency there by the Broncos. They answer right back with the point and the side out. Differding serve. An overpass picked up and recovered by Oaks. Set to the left side, mistimed from Schmitz. 15-14, and Oaks will take a timeout. Broncos have pulled within 1 here in set 2. We'll be back with more volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
At Olson Accounting, they tackle it all with a variety of services to help your business, from payroll, strategic planning, and taxes. Plus, they'll protect your individual financial and retirement planning like an offensive line working together to protect the quarterback on the field. Let the team at Olson Accounting help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco.
15-14, Lisbon by a point in set 2. Ball received by Differding, and a miscue gives the ball back to Oaks. 16-14 the score. Lisbon really starting to kind of get their groove here in the second set. See how Oaks responds. Lily Thorpe serving. Hit by Kern. Sweet, bump set. Across by Tui, but mistimed. Hits the ribbon, comes back in, 17-14. Next serve from Thorpe. Hit by Kern, set to the left side. Across on the hit from Tui. Teed up for the Tornadoes, and through the defense, Smugly racks up another kill, 18-14. Thorpe serve, dug by Kern. Hit at the circle by Sweet to Heckrell. Sweet able to recover off the block, cleared by Heckrell. Set up by Harris into a block, and actually 4 hits, didn't go over the net. 18-15, point side out. Lisbon gets the ball back here in the second set, down 1-0. Dropped the first one 25-20. Heckrell serve, hit out of the back row. Set to the left side by Harris, threw on a hit. Heckrell the dig. Hit by Sweet, cleared across by Tui. Harris will set up. Comes to the right side in a block that goes out of bounds. 19-15 the score. And here comes Harris's serve. That's long. I can tell you, both coaches, regardless of the outcome of this match tonight, will undoubtedly have some conversations about serving. Early into the year, match 1 for Lisbon, as serving a lot of Lions. Match 3 for Oaks, but I want to make sure that you kind of clean up that serving. Another point for the Tornadoes, and they'll put the Broncos in pressure time right now, 20-16. Oaks 5 points away from taking a 2-0 lead. Schmidt's next serve. Off the hands of Tui. Bump set. comes in cleared by Tui. Rather cleared by Sweet. And mistimed on the hit, just a little too strong for Mugley. 20-17 the score. Lisbon down by 3. They got as close as a point after falling behind early 4-0. Service error for Tui, and it's 21-17. Bryn Deflifson, she'll serve. Hit by Lions, recovered by Tui, cleared across for the Broncos. Set to the left side into a block. Nice defense up front. Now set right side. This one looked like it went long. It did. 21-18. Broncos serving. Current serve. Hit by Roney. Bump to the near side. Thorpe through a block. There to hit Differding. By Sweet, back to Differding. Onto the back row of Oaks. Set near side, and long on the hit is Roney. 21-19. Broncos within 2. Kern serve, hit by Roney. Bumped at the circle by Harris, and hits the ribbon. It's by the defense. Wasn't the cleanest hit for Meal, but it was enough to get the defense off rhythm and make it 22-19. Harris serving. Dug by Tui. Grabbed by Sweet at the circle. Comes to Heckroll. And right by Deflifson. 22-20. She's had a knack all night as Heckroll for those timely points for her Broncos squad. And here's Kaya Sweet. Her serve. Dug out of the back row. Picked up by Harris. Tee to the right side. Roney across. Off the hands of Keene. Goes right over. And the defense kind of caught watching. 22-21. Broncos within a point late here in the second set. Timeout on the court. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
22-21. Lisbon down by 6 in this set. For the second time have gotten within 1 point. This time late in the set. Kaya Sweet serving. Hit by Baki. Set to the right side. Roney clears across. Dug out by Differding. Bump set comes to the near side. Across from Keene. Received by Deflifson. Set to Roney. Finesses across. Nice hit by Sweet. Bump set comes back to Sweet, and she'll get the clear. Good defense by the Broncos. Set to the left side. Goes a little long. Recovered by Kern. Long pass goes to Differding. And Oaks trying to set up their offense. And it comes off the hands of Tui. And out of play, 23-21. Oaks 2 points away from a 2-set-to-none lead. Roney serve. Dug by Kern. Set to the left side, and hit goes long for Keene. Or are they going to call a tip? They can say it was tipped. 23-22. Lisbon again within a point. Differding serve. Bumped on the near side. Grabbed by Harris. Tries to get the defense off play, but Tui was right there to make the play, and cleared by Tui. Hit by Roney. Bump set to the near side and through on a hit for Schmitz. And Heckroll had a lot of ground to cover, made an effort, couldn't quite get there. 24-22. Oaks serving for set point. Here comes the serve, and through the hands of Kern, recovered by Tui, cleared by Lisbon. Set up for Oaks through the defense, and it's Mugley with the set point. 25-22. That will be the final here in the second set. And for the Oaks Tornadoes, it is a 2-0 lead here in this non-region matchup on this Tuesday night at Lisbon High School. Set 3 coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to high-rate insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Gwinner, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
This is Thor Nelson, a Minot resident and National Hockey League official for 21 years. Why officiate? Some officiate to help kids learn and respect the game. They enjoy watching kids develop in their sport and as people, and they enjoy it because it's fun. You can be an official. Call your local high school or the North Dakota High School Activities Association at 701-845-3953. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
And Oaks a 2-0 lead against Lisbon. First match of the season for the Lisbon Broncos here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm Joel Morgan. Thanks for joining me. 25-20 and 25-22. The scores of our first two sets all in favor of Oaks, but Lisbon has been right there. You take away kind of that mid-match slump that the Broncos had in the first set, and then take away that slow start. The Broncos at one point were down by 6. We're down 6-1 early in that that second set. Lisbon back at home Thursday night will be Maple River. We'll have that here on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller will have the call. And then Tuesday night, Napoleon Gackle Streeter. That is a week from today. We'll have that for you on YourLiveEvent.com as well. Remember, all home volleyball matches for the Broncos, home football games, and select road games for the two sports can be seen right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Oaks ready to go for this third set, looking for a straight set win. The Broncos having a few more words with Coach Johnson as they will now come out on the court. Olivia Kern checks in for the Broncos. Oaks will be serving first. Dug out by Tui, set to the near side. Across on a hit for Differding. Tornadoes will get a quick point. Schmitz will get the kill. And Oaks a 1-0 lead. They scored first last set as well. Next serve for Harris. Dug by Tui. Set to Heckroll. This comes across. Actually, I think it was off the hands of Keene. Teed up front off a block from Heckroll. And no one able to get there. Heckroll blocked it. Mugley was kind of right there, didn't have time to react, and her teammates couldn't find any open space. So a 1-1 tie here early in the third set. Broncos going to have to take it one set at a time, down 2-0. Sweet serve, hit by Schmitz. Cleared across, a dig from Sweet. Bump set comes to Heckroll. Heckroll gets it across. And right back for Oaks. Oaks members of Region 3. Ball was hit across by Schmitz and becomes a point for the Broncos. 2-1 their lead. Next serve from Sweet. Hit off the hands of Roney. Works its way to Deflison. The libero clears it across. Hit by Keene. And she gets a pass back but can't clear the net. 2-2. Our second tie of our third set. Schmitz serve. Hit by Kern. Works its way over to Keene. Nice dig out of the back row for Oaks. Their defense on point. Set to Heckroll. Heckroll through the defense. hit by Schmitz. Attack out of the back row, cleared across from Oaks. Lisbon will send it clear. Started by Deflifson, teed up to the left side. Roney's hit off the hands of Kern. And Oaks, the 3-2 advantage on the Bank North scoreboard. Brianna Schmitz serving from Kern. Hit by Sweet. Comes to Heckroll, but Heckroll goes long, untipped in the front row. 4-2, Oaks advantage. In the last set, Oaks led 12-6 at one point. Lisbon only losing that second set by 3 points. Here comes Schmitz. Received by Differding. Works his way to Heckroll, who goes long on the hit. Went for the shoot set, but had a couple steps behind it. Just a little too powerful on that one. 5-2 the score. Smith serve. Hit by Toohey. Comes back to Toohey on the set from Sweet. He'll get cleared across. Long pass through the defense. Hit by Heckroll. Bump set from Sweet. And Keene hits it, but this one goes long. Unforced errors have been coming back and biting the Broncos here in this third set. 6-2. They trail by 4. It's been a long, extended trip to the service line for the Tornadoes. Misplayed by Harris. Was playing the hit from Heckroll. So point for the Broncos, 6-3. They got some ground to make up here. Down 2-0. Differding serve. Received by Deflifson. Grabbed at the circle. Set to the right side. Through for Oaks. Off the hands of Keene. Reeled back in by Hoffer. Cleared by Heckroll. Set to the near side. Roney with the big hit. There to make the play is Sweet. Heckroll comes to Toohey. Played on the back row for the Tornadoes. Set near side. Through on a hit. Tipped by Keene. Cleared across by Hoffer. Tornadoes send it back. We're going to see a violation on the line, and I believe it will be against Lisbon. It is 7-3. Tornadoes lead by 4. And Bryn Deflifson. She'll serve. There's a check of the rotation right now for Lisbon. That is what the kind of hesitation is here before the next serve. And they will take Clarissa Hoffer out. They'll put Olivia Kern, the libero, in. So Deflison's serve. Hit by Toohey. Goes right across the net. Sent back by Oaks. The Broncos will try again. It comes to Keene, and it came off a hand before it went out. Yeah, it is tipped. Keene will get the kill. 7-4 the score. So back into the front row, Hoffer. Heckroll serving. Serve caught by Schmitz. Teed up to Roney. Her hit came right off the hands of Differding and right back on the Oaks side. Jump ball played at the net. Violation. Oaks 7-5. Broncos within 2. I think the Broncos really, in their first 2 sets, needed to make comebacks. Didn't do it this early in the set. They do it here. Trying to mount this big comeback, and a kill coming on a swing for Schmitz. I'll make it 8-5. And Kate Harris serving. The secret here for Oaks, or rather for Lisbon, get a quick side out here and be at the service line for a long stretch. Didn't do that in the first set. Started doing that halfway through the second set. Had some long trips here in this set 3 as a block comes. Oaks was all kind of grouped together, all collapsed on the ball. They were able to extend the rally. Big hit goes long. That was untouched. Smiths with the hitting error. 8-6, Broncos within 2. Here comes Elena Lyons in the spot of Gracie Keene. Received by Schmitz. Bump set. Comes to Deflifson. This one goes across and mishandled in the back row. 9-6 the score. Hit by Heckroll. To Sweet. Off the top of the net, dug out by Deflifson. Set up by Harris. Goes right side off the hands of Heckroll. And put across by Sweet. Hit by Heckroll. Sweet will set to the left side. Tui across, but it gets the antenna. 10-6 the score. 10-6, Oaks lead here in the third set. They won 25-20, 25-22 in the first two sets. Dug by Sweet. Heckroll gets this one across. Hit by Roney. Over to the near side. Sent right back across by Differding. And a kill as a set to the left side comes to Schmitz. 11-6 the score. Lincoln Roney serving. Dug by Lyons. Picked up by Harris. Threw on a hit for Thorpe. Set to the left side. Tui gets it across. Played by Deflifson. And off the antenna. Baki just tried to get that one near the corner. 11-7. Lisbon serving again. Picked up by Deflifson. Set to the left side. Smits across. Miscue on the defense for Lisbon. Everyone going after the ball. Tui got hands on it, but wasn't the cleanest hit. So 12-7. Ball on the side of Oaks. Thorpe serving. And it's going to be an ace. Heckroll had a low hit. Bounced off of Hoffer, and they thought it was enough to extend a rally. It wasn't. 13-7 the score, and a timeout for the Broncos. Timeout on the court. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
At Olson Accounting, they tackle it all with a variety of services to help your business, from payroll, strategic planning, and taxes. Plus, they'll protect your individual financial and retirement planning like an offensive line working together to protect the quarterback on the field. Let the team at Olson Accounting help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, 13-7. Oaks leads this third set. They lead 2-0. And a hitting error by the Broncos on that serve receive will make it 14-7. Oaks doubling up Lisbon. Thorpe serve. Works its way to the left side of the court. Differding across. Received at the other end by Schmitz. Finesse through the defense by Mugley. Defense is there to recover. Oaks will try it again. This time they set right side, hits the antenna, and they're going to call a lift, unintentional lift. Differding kind of played it off the carom, and it ricocheted last second, so 15-7 the score. And service error will make it 15-8. Broncos now got some ground to pick up. It is Olivia Kern serving. Dug out of the back row, bump set to the near side. Roney across, and it goes long. Point for the Broncos, 15-9. Put across on a hit for Mugley. She'll get another kill, 16-9. Anthony Harris in on the rotation for Oaks. Here comes the serve. Hit by Lyons to Kern, and trying to recover was Differding. Good effort, but hit a little low. Doesn't clear the net. 17-9 the score. And a service error for Oaks. 17-10 the score. And Broncos will make some changes. They will put Keene in the front row. Sweet back to serve. Serve across. Dug by Deflifson, and it was either blocked or didn't clear the net. Either way, Mugley hits, and a hit comes back on the side of Oaks. That makes it 17-11. Sweet's next serve. Played on the far side, hit a little low, but Oaks' defense recovers, and Lisbon, I think, was starting to get ready to celebrate a point, and they were a little out of position. That makes it 18-11. Schmidt's serve. Hit by Tui. Comes to Heckroll. Heckroll gets it across. Goes to the left side, hit into a block by Roney. And it gets tipped and comes out of play. 19-11. Oaks with an 8-point lead, their largest of the night. Serve dug by Differding. Work to Heckroll, and Kaya Heckroll a kill. She's got to be, I don't have those numbers in front of me, but she has to be in double-figure kills. Because it's 19-12. Kendra Differding serving. Across. Deflifson with the initial hit. Bump to the back row. Through for Schmitz. Goes long. 19-13. Broncos looking for a big late comeback. Differding's next serve. Hit by Roney. Teed up to the right side. Hammered down by Mugley. 20-13. Broncos in pressure time here in this third set. And it falls back to Bryn Deflifson to serve. Dug by Kern, comes to Heckroll into a block. Dug out by Thorpe, hit by Deflifson. Across on the hit for Roney. Cleared across from Tui. And it was hit on the Oaks, back to the Lisbon side. Differding got turned around, got a hit, but it goes down into the court and makes it 21-13. And a timeout for the Broncos. Timeout, we'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com on the Bank North scoreboard, Oaks 21, Lisbon 13. Oaks leads 2-0. Took the first 25-20, the second 25-22. Lisbon has been right in the thick of things those first two sets. Latter half of this final set, they've just kind of fallen out of rhythm, taking their second time out here of the set. Bryn Deflifson ready to serve. And a low hit on the near side. Nice job for Lisbon to recover. Oaks gets tangled up a little bit. Roney there to scoop up the loose ball. Sends it back to the Lisbon side. Heckroll through the defense. Hit by Harris. Back near side. Roney goes long. 21-14. That is the score. Heckroll serve. Hit by Deflifson. Set up front. Roney hammers it off the hands of Differding. Planting under it, getting the hit is Tui. Cleared across by the Broncos, and it went long. And it was untouched. So 22-14. And Kate Harris up to serve. Hits the top of the net. Dug out by Differding. Hit out of the net by Sweet. Cleared across by Heckrell. Finessed across. Well placed by Olivia Thorpe. Lily Thorpe. Well placed to make it 23-14. Thorpe had a good look on the defense's position. Next serve from Harris, hit by Heckrell. Comes to Keene, and Keene just hits it on the wrong side of the hand. It goes right into the net, makes it 24-14. And now Oaks serving match point with Kate Harris. The serve. An overpass up front. It will be an ace for Harris, and that will end the match. It's a straight set victory for the Oaks Tornadoes, spoiling the home opener for the Lisbon Broncos. They win Des Oaks in straight sets, 25-20, 25-22, 25-14. That is the final postgame show coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Abuse can affect anyone, and each person's experience is different. Abuse is about power and control, and it is not always black and blue. A loving relationship should not be threatening, accusing, isolating, or include violence of any kind. The Abuse Resource Network provides services to start living the life you deserve. For more information, visit abuseresourcenetwork.org.
Here, when your future lies ahead, we help set you on the right course. When your whole world is about to change, we help you prepare for your new life. When staying healthy means staying informed, we help you find answers. This is perseverance, understanding, connection. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, and Oaks a straight set victory, 25-20, 25-22, and 25-14. Oaks spoiling the home opener for the Lisbon Broncos. Oaks now 2-1 on the season. Lisbon 0-1 to start their 2022 volleyball campaign. Well, the first rally of the first set was a long one. Just kind of went back and forth, both teams answering the call when needed. And it looked like that was going to set the tone for the first set. Lisbon took the lead. Oaks was able to tie things up at 8. They took the lead, but Lisbon kept pace, got it close, but ended up falling 25-20. It was just unable to sustain control of the ball after getting side out for the Lisbon Broncos. Second set, Lisbon fell behind early 4-0, would fall behind by 6, but then they started figuring out some things. They started clawing their way back into it. They got within a point twice, ended up falling 25-22. Third set, well, that was back and forth from the get-go, and then Oaks started taking over, and Lisbon really fell out of rhythm, couldn't find the timely hits that they needed, ended up falling 25-14 to start the year 0-1. They are back home Thursday night for a Region 1 volleyball matchup, their first of the year, against the Maple River Raiders. Time now to give out some of our post-game accolades. We'll first start with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, we're going to have to go with the Oaks Tornadoes. They had good play from top to bottom. I'm going to go with Ann Mugley, the sophomore. She had some big-time kills for the Oaks Tornadoes. She is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And now our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game will go to the Lisbon Broncos, and now we'll go to Kyra Heckrell. Heckrell, again, I don't have the numbers in front of me for either of these teams, but Heckrell easily in double-figure kills. But the thing about the kills that she had, they were in big moments for the Lisbon Broncos. When the Broncos needed it the most, she was able to come through, extend some rallies, keep them alive. So she is the RDK Enterprises Precision player of the game. Coming up Thursday night, we'll have Lisbon Broncos volleyball again. Chase Miller out here in Lisbon as they will take on the Maple River Raiders. Scheduled start time about 7 o'clock right here on yourliveevent.com. That will do it for tonight, and I'm Joel Morgan. Remind you again, our final score, it is Oaks in straight sets over Lisbon, 25-20, 25-22, 25-14. Thanks for joining us. You've been watching high school volleyball on yourliveevent.com.